Go. Welcome back to the Corporate Esports Association Dota 2 Spring 2020 tournament. It's a brand new patch, 7.25, so a brand new drafting system. We got Wuhan Jiayou from Facebook and Victoria's Secret NA. It's actually Amazon KDC is their official team name. And we got a co-caster for the Fruit Cases in the house again.
Hello everyone, Fruitcakes on Facebook, Dota from Facebook. Follow me at fb.gg/fruitcakesplays.
Alright, well, you already watched like the first half hour of this game live, so try not to spoil too much of it.
I have, but the first half hour is not the good stuff yet. Well,
Yeah,
it's
I've
good
heard it gets
stuff,
pretty
but
spicy later. I may have gotten spoiled as to who wins this game.
yeah, it's a really good game, so please stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, there you go. This Witch Doctor ban from Wuhan Jaya, I told them to ban that, so you know, I feel like I contributed some way to this draft.
Yeah, great contribution.
Yeah, Shangnan was like, oh yeah, what do they play? I'm like, I don't know, their Witch Doctor's pretty good. It's a level 25 Witch Doctor, dude. Like, you can't.
I mean, yeah.
You have to be good on that hero to get to level 25. I don't know about you, but like whenever I play Witch Doctor, it's just like, oh, did I get a good cast? Nope. All right.
Yeah, that happens. But both of these teams have like a perfect record so far, so they're like probably two of the top teams in this tournament. So
yeah, they're both 3-0, right? This is a week 4 game, by the way.
Yeah. And however, they have played in a preseason match, and in that one, Amazon KDC or Victoria's Secret NA are the victorious team.
Did they play? I didn't see that game. Maybe I missed it.
They did. I think we casted it. I don't remember.
I don't remember seeing these two teams go up against each other.
It was a big comeback. Well, maybe not big comeback, but like Wuhan Jiayou had a huge kill score lead. It was like 20-3 at some point, but then Amazon pulled it back in the mid game.
Oh, okay. All right, so 4 bans, but so I would have thought like a lot of people spend these like first 4 bans on supports, but I see a lot of cores banned out from Wuhan Jiayou. Well, also the Slack and the Puck banned.
Yeah, it seems like the bans have not adapted much to the new patch yet, apart from the Ursa ban.
Yeah, I mean this was like less than a week after the new patch hit, right? So it's still new. There hasn't been like any pro tournaments other than like that we play COVID-19 event, but that's like
only 10 seconds.
It's not a major, right?
It's a very regional tournament that does not reflect much of the new meta.
Yeah.
Or reflect some. But
I mean, we see like Ursa's banned out, and this is like I think this is like 7.25A and not 7.25. So this is like the post buff, the post nerf Ursa. She's still like super good, I think.
So. I asked Sean the same question when I casted your game with him. Why do you like first freaking Ogre Magi when Snapfire's in the pool?
Oh, Snapfire wasn't in the pool in my game.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm definitely like I think Snapfire is like the best support right now, and then below that, like personally, I think Bane is like super busted, but you seem to disagree with that. And then I think Ogre's also.
I don't disagree with that. I just suck at that hero.
I think Ogre's like really good right now. It's really hard to like lose your lane. You're gonna at least tie, which is like not always what you want from the safe lane, but it's like better than losing the lane, which tends to be what happens to me. Like I feel like I always lose my lane in the safe lane now.
I feel like it depends on the matchup. Like there are some heroes that can bully melee heroes pretty hard, like and then Ogre will have a fairly hard time in lane.
Yeah, but we already have like the combo Snapfire, Faceless Void. This is the like it's quickly becoming the El Clasico.
it's pretty gross. You chrono and then
Only
you
10
drop the
seconds.
Mortimer's kisses. It's just so much damage.
5
Yeah,
seconds
I feel
remain.
like I've also like
Radiant
most
spare.
people play Snapfire as a 5, but I've been seeing more flexibility recently. Like ISO Size really like bringing the off-lane Snapfire into like the spotlight. It's like it feels more like a position 4. He like plays it, and then like DJ gets a lot of space on like Shaker or something like that. Um,
Yeah,
Centaur as well. So I mean, he does pretty well against the Void in lane.
10
You can't really
seconds to
trade
pick.
against him as the Void.
yeah. Centaur, well-rounded
5
hero for
seconds.
sure,
Hurry,
and
hurry.
they were able to pick it early because of the Void reveal. So, and they also can't really link the Snapfire, or I mean they can, but Snapfire does not wanna use the Little Shredder against Centaur whatsoever.
Do you think? I mean, most people don't even level Lil Shredder. Like I usually go
Right,
like
right, right.
440 on
Yeah,
Snapfire. So I don't think it's
that's
that
true.
bad for Snap. I feel like I've played this lane a lot, and it's just like you have so much magic damage that Centaur can't really lane.
Hmm. Uh, yeah. So yesterday I actually saw a mid Snapfire.
Dire spell.
Oh yeah, how
That
was
was
that?
it was pretty gross.
What
We
what
did
happened?
win the game. So I think it was just really tanky, and Snapfire was allowed to basically sit on the back lines and just output so much damage every team fight. But we ended up winning the game mostly because
Only
uh,
10
I
seconds.
w- I played position 5 Nature's Prophet and
Dire
it ended
team
up being a
pick.
core, and then
Oh yeah.
doing disgusting things myself.
I mean, Nature's Prophet is like one hero that's definitely coming back. You know, like TPs are so expensive now. You got free
Yep.
TPs on this hero, dude. You
Radiant
have to
team
pay for
triple
them.
kill.
90 gold is insane.
Yeah. But I feel
Dire
like
team are now
he got nerfed
picking.
a little bit. Like the ult cooldown got increased. Like he does get more damage on he gets some bonus attack damage, but I feel like it's not worth the cooldown nerf.
I like the sniper
Um,
ban a lot from KDC because like you already have a centaur. It's really hard to catch this sniper with the stampede. So this is like a
they have Chrono though. Just Chrono.
yeah,
10 seconds to pick.
that's true. But they have the wyvern,
5
so it's a
seconds.
nice like
Hurry, hurry.
disengage. It's
Yep.
two. You have two ways to stop the chrono, right? You can if it's only one
Right.
person, you can cold embrace them. If it's multiple, you just like Winter's Curse him, and it goes through BKB as well. So it's gonna be a pretty tough game for Faceless Void.
Yep. Wyvern is a good counter for the Chrono, for
Yeah.
sure.
I probably won't see any mid wyvern shenanigans. I don't think so.
Nah.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah. Underlord is a very strong laner. So this is what I was worried about, like Underlord versus Ogre. Ogre's not gonna have a great time versus Underlord. Like there's just not much you can do.
Really? I don't find this that bad. Like, as long as you don't get firestormed, like if you wait for the firestorm to come out, then you can like wrap around and like hit him. Uh,
I mean, sure, but it's still like it's hard to trade auto attacks. Like you don't really win the trade. It's not as bad
yeah.
as like some other supports, I guess, but Underlord being a very strong laner,
I actually find this matchup is not that bad.
it's not
Personally.
bad, but like you're not winning the lane. You're just um
Yeah.
and the issue with Ogre I feel is that like come mid game it's not that useful. Like your stun is so short and such a
It's random too,
long
right?
yeah,
Radiant
the
team
cast animation is real bad, and then your ignite's useless.
Undying. I haven't seen this hero very much at all.
Yeah, me neither, but another very strong laner.
I think it's very good
So
with their lineup, right? They want to like group up behind the Underlord and push with him. You know, like if you try to jump the Underlord, you just get Tombstone, and the fight becomes really hard.
10 seconds to pick.
yeah,
But
they have
like,
a lot of zone control with the
5
Chrono and the
seconds
Pit of
remain.
Malice and the Tombstone even.
what's to stop them from just like pressing R and then like running away like on the Centaur? It's just like, oh, you see the Tombstone? Let's just run with the Stampede. It's around the same cooldown.
The Pit of Malice and the
It's
Chronosphere.
just the Chrono, right? Like the Pit of Malice doesn't really matter. Like you get clipped once and then you run out.
I mean, getting clipped once is still a big deal. It's like 2 seconds. If you get
Yeah.
disabled on top of that, you get disabled longer. So
Yeah.
I mean, Stampede is only like 5 seconds long.
I
So
mean, I think like KDC need another way to like keep people like they have a lot of like team fight in like one area, but they need a way to keep people there. They already banned out the puck, so it's like that's not really on the table anymore. Their mid hero needs to like kind of have this big team fight, I think.
Radiance ban.
yeah. So Storm Band, that's pretty good. Like I think Amazon does need another jump, and uh, this Razor pick is cool because Wuhan Jiayou is uh second pick. Yeah. Wait, no,
Their
they're
first
first
pick.
pick, but they don't get last pick. This means their draft advantage is that they do get
Only
to
10
pick their
seconds.
side lanes after the
5
Amazon
seconds.
picks their
Hurry,
side lanes. So
hurry.
they're able to like kind of pick counters to the lanes.
Yeah,
So
Razor against Underlord is pretty sweet for the Razor.
Winning team picked.
Although
right.
you could just get like Snapfire still does a lot of damage. It's probably
So
gonna be Snot. Oh, actually, do you think it's gonna be Undying in the off lane with the Underlord? That could be
I
pretty good.
I have seen this game, so it is gonna be Underlord Undying
Right.
versus Razor
Good old
Ogre.
spoilers, dude.
So
Only 10
and
seconds.
that lane is actually the lane to watch. Like
5 seconds
it's a very
remain.
spicy lane
Very
for
good.
both sides, I
Oh,
guess.
Tinker Banda. I guess that would be really annoying, but I don't think Tinker like addresses what the problems are with like Victoria's Secret's draft, right? Like they need like some
Yeah,
sort of like a way to keep people in place, or they need tower hitters, like other than just the Underlord.
I think it's more of a response ban to the storm ban, and also I
Mm.
guess they're a bit scared of Amazon being like immortal level players, uh, playing some like flashy heroes such as Tinker. Um,
Mm.
it's my guess, but
So
Fire
this,
team are
all
now
right. Let's
picking.
see. They're gonna pick
so
Death Prophet. Okay, so
this hero, I was wondering when I was watching this game why this hero wasn't being picked earlier, and was left in the pool. Um, and Wuhan Jiayu actually picks up
oh
hero. I think
yeah,
that's
I remember watching the We Play tournament, and it was like first pick Death Prophet, and it was every game, and I was like, this is the strat,
10
dude.
seconds to pick.
yeah. This hero is insane right now.
It's so
You get
hard. You
like
can't like
5
beat her in
seconds
lane.
remain.
The 20% move speed is crazy. Like what?
yep. It's just a really good hero.
Yeah.
like yeah, I'm surprised it didn't get banned earlier.
It also just
And
makes like the game plan so simple, right? It's like, is
yeah,
exorcism up? All right, let's group up. Is exorcism down? Let's farm. And then like it can make like any team good,
yeah.
cause like the game plan is so simple.
Yeah. However, like when I first look at this draft from Facebook, I'm pretty like this is why I didn't like the ogre first pick. It's like who do you bloodlust? You can bloodlust a razor, but it's just
Yeah,
a razor.
that's like attack speed and move speed. That's pretty good.
I mean, it's
Razor
good,
needs
but
that. He doesn't have
it
that much
doesn't.
attack speed, and the move speed is great because it keeps you. I mean, all these heroes are kind of slow, except for like maybe the SF if he gets the move speed talent. Also, I mean, it's like a hero that can hit towers from afar with the Underlord, so it's kind of like one of the two things that were missing in their draft. So,
Yep.
I think it's still going to be pretty tough for um, KDC to take team fights. Like everything is kind of on the shoulders of this Faceless Void,
Only
and he's
10
up against a
seconds.
Wyvern, so this kind of seems pretty tough.
5
Yeah.
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
I mean, they do have a lot of teamfight control on the Amazon side as well. Shadow Fiend's ult got changed. It's like AoE Fear, which is also like it's super powerful in teamfights. You get it off, and it's like a 4 seconds stun for everyone, like
Yeah,
something like that. It's like a Ravage almost. That's how you use it now.
yeah. I don't know. I like. I would favor Facebook's lineup just because like the Centaur and the DP, it just seems so easy. Like oh, we're in trouble, let's run away with the Centaur, and then like when it's time to group up, it's time to group up with the DP. Like the game plan is so simple. But
Yeah,
like
true.
Amazon's game plan is like we gotta find like these big 2-3 man cranes. We have to find the Winter Wyvern in a chrono, otherwise like this game's really difficult. Alright. Dude, this is like the second game I casted in a row of Wuhan Jiayou where they started with a WC.
Sometimes you just gotta use the restroom. You know?
The draft I guess takes forever, but like you gotta go before the game starts, dude.
Yeah, when I was watching this game, I had like an hour of time. Like this game started we're supposed to start at 12. My game starts at 1. But this game actually didn't start until like 12:15, and I was waiting for the draft, and then I only had 30 minutes to watch it, and I was very sad.
Ah, okay. Well, we can like introduce the teams real quick because we've got this pause going on. So, on the side of Facebook, Wuhan Jiayou got SKSK on the Winter Wyvern, maybe plus CTY on the Razor, GH on the Centaur, Fly Old Bro on the DP, and Alipay on the Ogre Magi. On the side of Amazon KDC, we've got Lieutenant Dan on the Shadow Fiend, Chili on the Undying, Jerky on the Snapfire, Kid Wonderful on the Faceless Void, and Yggdrasil on the Underlord. Oh, I haven't seen this Yggdrasil player before.
Yeah, I think so when they asked later, like Amazon did have a stand-in for this game for the Underlord.
Okay.
So
I mean, look at his
this
starting items, like Windlace and Quelling Blade.
Yeah, this is a little weird, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you don't see this Windlace that much.
It's very interesting.
And the new meta is actually the Rings build.
The Ring of Tarask. We'll see. It doesn't seem like.
Well, you can't actually buy the Ring of Tarask anymore. It's 50
Oh,
gold
that
more
but
than
that
you have.
that wasn't the case during this game. This is
Right.
still that patch. So.
But the actual Rings build is a Ring of Health, and
Ring of Protection.
Ring of Regen, Ring of Protection.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. That one didn't get nerfed, but I mean that one's probably better, right? Because like you can actually build it into a mech, whereas like the Ring of Tarask, you're like, am I really gonna build a Holy Locket? Like maybe on IO.
Ring of Tarask is usually done on carries like TL or like something like that. So you eventually do want to build a heart.
Yeah, or like Centaur, I think is like a pretty good candidate for a Ring of Tarask. You're gonna build a heart eventually.
Yeah. Seems like nobody is going for the Rings build. Nobody even has a headdress. So this is like
Razor started with a stick. It's kind of like he almost knows that he's up against an Undying, and he predicted correctly here. The link goes out onto the Underlord here. He's going to take a lot of damage. And no sap to speak of.
Seems like 2 for 2 runes here, but Dyer's taking a lot of damage overall in both lanes.
Nice 2-man Ignite from Alipay.
Yeah. Ignite's good level 1, but I feel like the other spells on Ogre are much stronger. Like, so.
Centaur already popped his Retaliate. There's no Lil Shredder on Snapfire.
Right. But I think they were clicking him at the rune spot, so he had like 7 Retaliate charges. He popped it and dealt a lot of damage back to the Snapfire and the Void.
Right, you might as well use it at that point, right?
Yeah. The Snapfire does have a headdress, which means they win this thing automatically.
I've been seeing that one too. And now you can buy headdress with 2 tangos, so it's 2 sets of tangos, so it's like, you don't even feel that bad anymore.
Yeah. It's a lot of regen. Rather than
although I do miss the stats. Oh, Yggdrasil, he's in a bit of trouble. Alipay, not going to be able to get one more hit, but... oh, Underlord managed to ferret himself a south. Oh, Chili, he's hitting hard. Can he get a 2-man? Oh, it doesn't go for the 2-man, but I guess a Soul Rip to finish him off.
This is like overextension by the Razor, basically.
A little bit. I mean,
and also Undying doing Undying things. Like you don't see this hero a lot. I guess like I was surprised by how much damage that he does. So I'm sure Razor kind of was as well.
Maybe you should steal this Undying's damage. I mean, it's not about the damage, it's the fact that you have no health, right?
Yeah, it's both. And I mean, he was tanking half a creep wave and dope like pretty deep.
Yeah, right. Well, Yggdrasil, he's going again. Oh, an early point in Plasma Field. Actually, is that normal now that like Storm Surge is useless?
Yeah, I think it's normal now. Storm Surge is kind of really bad in lane now. Like it actually just doesn't do
anything.
Yeah. So if we look at last hits tonight, it's pretty even lane, except Razor is pretty ahead. In terms of last hits.
Yggdrasil's getting trashed down here.
I mean, Razor being Razor, very good at melee against melee heroes.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully the Ogre can like hold off the Undying by himself and let Razor 1v1 the Underlord. It's usually like, if you have like winning lane matchups, like you usually want to like have your supports 1v1 each other and then like the cores 1v1 each other.
Yeah.
So the Ogre's job here is to get the Undying off the Razor.
Yeah,
Razor's taking a ton of damage.
It's really hard, right? Like,
yeah.
With the Ogre, there's not much you can do against Undying. So every time this Razor goes to Saturn Link the Underlord, he takes so much damage from the Undying.
Oh, it's a level 2 Soul Rip as well. No points at the Tombstone yet.
Soul Rip, good in lane, very good in lane. So, I mean, you don't want to level up your decay because the ring steal is the same. So.
Yeah, the mana cost goes up too, which is like not really what you want early on. Oh, Underlord, he's probably gonna die here. One more hit, but maybe he's in a lot of trouble too. And there's no mana for a Soul Rip. Can he get out of here? Chili. Oh, one more hit. Maybe he gets a double kill. Nice.
You can't escape the underskin.
Mid lane, Shadow Fiend is gonna get a double damage rune here. Push the wave in their tower. That's the easy rune for him. And they're both level 5, so neck and neck. But this CD might be pretty advantageous.
Yeah, he's definitely got the last hit advantage. Oh, I mean, he has enough souls now that he has more right click than the DP. So the lane should start really snowballing for him.
Yeah. Although like DP, even though like less base damage, but with the nuke and Spirit Siphon, like I don't think Shadow Fiend's gonna pull too much ahead. Most likely they're just gonna trade last hits still. Top lane, pretty even. Centaur has a slight lead.
5-minute bounty rune's gonna be for 2 for 2 again, but they're gonna dive the Razor at bot because they know Ogre's gone. Can they get the kill here? Soul Rip's gonna be on cooldown for a while, so
Razor does not have a Self though, and that's gonna hurt him a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has one on the way either. He's gonna ship one now. Oh, maybe it's alley pace because it's also got a smoke on it.
Yeah, I don't really know what he should.
Oh, that was a big Soul Rip. Ah, this skill does a lot of damage. You think he's gonna max it first? That seems. The nuke seems pretty big. Oh, SK goes down in the top river. Well, Kid Wonderful also taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, big contest.
Yeah, the Retaliate was popped.
Yeah, 13 stacks of Retaliate popped, but support for support in the end. So Razor finally got his Self, but he still had like half HP and he missed like 2 entire creep waves under the tower, so not ideal for him.
Maybe I should start trying out this like max Soul Rip build. It seems really good. At least like 2 points for the lane. Alright, well, Underlord, he's taking a lot of damage, but Razor might go down too. The Pit of Malice, oh, big Soul Rip. Gonna finish off the Razor. It's Undying, just going ham. And top lane.
Snapfire died.
And Kid Wonderful, he's in a lot of trouble as well. He doesn't have Time Walk. and double edge. 2 points in the double edge as well. Oh, Shadow Fiend's here now. The haste rune pops, so SK, I think he's in a bit of trouble. He's got the Cold Embrace. There's no more mana for a raise. And, oh, Lieutenant Dan. Razor's shown up now, but gonna TP back to base.
Gonna get a career?
This seems like a bit of a wasted rotation for the Razor here. The courier's
so
faster
little
than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't kill the courier in 2 hits. That's so sad.
I mean, this rotation from the Razor was really bad for him. I think he's gonna fall behind a lot.
He's gonna walk back to bottom. And
Oh no.
Yeah, now he's just his lane is ruined now.
Well, Alipay, he's gonna get level 6 pretty early at least, so it's good for him.
But it's an ogre.
Yeah,
Imagine
just think about like multicasting every spell, and then it's like that's some high impact.
Get to multicast on Bloodlust. Good game. But yeah, so I was really surprised when I was watching this game. I thought, oh, Razor versus 2 meta heroes, easy lane, right? Started out that way, but
It's
now,
Undying,
like,
3 points in Soul Rip. This is gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, now it's completely like flipped now. Like Razor super oppression, like there's nothing this Razor can do. Razor can't even rotate to jungle. Like it's so bad for this Razor now.
Yeah, this is looking a bit rough, and he's still pretty far away from level 6, so not gonna have that farming tool with the Eye of the Storm.
This is mostly just because of the Undying. What a hero.
I mean, I haven't really seen this Max Soul Rip build a whole lot. Like, most people pick Undying for the Tombstone.
Yeah, that's so much damage.
Yeah, it's whoa.
It's 360 damage actually. Level
Yeah.
3.
That's a lot. That's like a level 4 nuke, but like,
Yeah, and the level 2 is like somewhere around
240. It's not quite linear, yeah.
60, something like that. 60.
I don't want to do the math right now. It's too hard.
260, we got it.
Alright, Lieutenant Dan,
261,
he's making his way up top. Don't know if there's any setup for him though. Like, Faces Void, he does have Chrono, so maybe trying to use this occasion to get a nice double kill for himself. But
Centaur has Stampede and Wyvern has the heal.
yeah, and this Centaur has bot lane. And Alipay, he's in a ton of trouble too. Oh, the multicast Fire Blast! One more hit, and Alipay gets the kill. Oh, but the Fire Blast is gonna, Firestorm's gonna finish off the ogre here. Here you go, the multicast paying off.
Underlord, 105 damage. Just go hit that tower. Hit him. Yeah.
Hit the tower.
Look at that. Getting chunked.
Alright, well, Lieutenant Dan kind of wasted his rotation top. It's got an illusion rune. It's not that good for him.
Bounty runes again.
2 for 2.
2 for 2 too? Yeah, 2 for 2. Illusion rune, Shadow Fiend getting
Alright, Kratos me on the Centaur, but I don't think he's gonna die here. The cookie misses, the stomp, and DP's here now with the turnaround. The ghosts are out. Jerky gets a big heal from the Soul Rip. The Requiem of Souls comes out, but Jerky still ends up dying. Chili. Alright, all 5 heroes at top, and Facebook, they managed to smash through the defenses of Amazon, and Kid Wonderful still getting chased. DP, she can take the tower with the exorcism as well.
Yeah. So they are gonna take this top tower, but Underlord's gonna just take bottom tower. So overall, not that bad of a trade for Amazon.
Yeah, they lose 2 of their supports, but yeah, I guess these are the mid and the bot tower both getting pressured by the catapult. The catapult did die at bot already, but SF getting to get it. Half the tower at mid.
So they do get to keep their Radiant bottom tower. That's pretty big. So they got a tower for free.
Oh, Keen Optic for Undying, I guess. It's not really that good for their team. What do they have so far? Ironwood Tree, Poor Man's Shield. The Poor Man's Shield is on Underlord instead of the Void or the SF.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
I mean, it doesn't matter that much at this point.
It's like 6 agility, dude. Think of the farming, like, efficiency.
mango tree.
Like,
I mean,
look at this
Iron
ogre.
Tree is 6 all attributes.
Yeah, no, but the ogre took the ironwood tree. This could be given to the Razor. You know, he needs the farm.
75
They gave Razor the 10. But hey, he's almost level 8 now, so he's kind of catching up in the levels.
I think he needs it.
Yeah. And all the other cores in this game are level 8, so he'll be there after the next creep dies.
Yeah, as the position 1, like he really needs to be somewhat ahead to contribute more. Like, so if we look at the net worth chart, like Dire has more farm in their course, especially the Underlord is absolutely smashing Razor in terms of the amount of farm. So
Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to be comparing like, the off lanes to each other, right? So, Underlord definitely farms a lot faster than Centaur. That's pretty reasonable. Oh, Stampede is popped. They're going after Yggdrasil here. This Plasma Field slows him down, so he's gonna get all his damage stolen. A big fight here. Winter's Curse on the Faceless Blade as he was trying to chrono. The Staffire ulti comes out, hit wonderful. He's not able to get his ulti off, and he's gonna be able to just barely make it out there. Centaur does go down, so does the Razor, and the Cookie gonna stun Alipay as well. So big turnaround. It looked like a good fight, but they just Underlord's baited them in really hard. DP gets killed by the Soul Rip. A full team wipe for Amazon KDC. It's almost 2,000 gold going their way as well.
Yeah, it was a big turnaround. So Death Prophet got not Death Prophet, the Winter Wyvern got the ult off on both the Shadow Beam and the Faceless Void, and they got followed up by a Centaur Stomp. It looked like they were both gonna go down, but they both lived with a bit of HP, and then they got their ults off. And since both ults are big AoE disables, that's what allowed them to turn that fight around.
Yeah, I also saw like a huge Soul Rip healing up the Faceless Void. Like that's what stopped him from dying.
Yeah.
It's Max Soul Rip. It's doing work.
Yeah. It's good. Like it's a good execution from both sides, but it was just because of how big the ults are, they swing the team fight a lot, and ultimately Dire came out way ahead in that fight. And now they're 3k in the lead.
I mean, yeah, Underlord, he just like baited them in super hard. He's got a completed pipe at 14 minutes into the game.
Yep.
Having a pretty good time. Shadowfiend, he's going for a Yule, so we'll be able to set up for those Requiems. It's not dodgeable anymore either. So like, if the spirit is like passing through as you fall down from the Yules, you can't BKB out of it. So it's a guaranteed disable now.
Yeah, they have a lot of control for their team fight on the Dire side.
15-minute bounty runes. It's going to be 2 for 2 again. Mid lane. The ghosts come out. Shadowfiend's in a lot of trouble. The multicast almost takes out the Shadowfiend, and he does end up going down. And big wraparound from the Razor as well. Will take out the Undying here. Alipay gets saved by the Cold Embracement now, but the Simonamus Kiss has come out. Ogre does get blown up. Fly Old Bro in a lot of trouble as well. Gets cookied and scatter blasted, so she will go down too. And now SK in a lot of trouble. Big turnaround from Amazon here. And Jerky, he could potentially go down. He's going to be fine. And maybe, I think he might die here. If there's a first hit bash, the cookie. Alright, and the first hit bash too. So, another huge turnaround from Amazon.
Sapphire showing why she's the best support hero of the patch. Just comes in with Mortimer's kisses and like turns the fight around.
Yeah, I mean,
level 9 now.
The 20% damage nerf just clearly wasn't enough.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Yeah. 160 damage per block means you get to deal 1200 damage while you're level 6. Good stuff, good stuff. Very balanced side.
The Cold Embrace wasn't enough to save the Ogre either. SK going for a blink first, almost has it, so we'll be able to stand back really far and then disengage with the Winter's Curse on the Chrono.
Yeah.
So this will be a pretty big pickup.
Sapphire was without the Requiem or the
Radiant's top
Chrono.
tower is under siege.
Yeah, it was purely the Snapfire. Like they dived way too deep, and then Snapfire obliterated them.
So it's pretty the state of the game is pretty similar to what it was 2 minutes ago. Still, Shadow Scene and Underlord pretty much still have the top network, although DP is catching up a little bit. And DP
Alright,
is
well
going
the Chrono's up.
for-
Chrono dropped on the Centaur on top, and I don't think anyone can save him. But another Mortimer's Kisses comes out, and Centaur, he's super dead. They're going to be able to get this top tower as well. I don't think Facebook should try and defend this. They should at least try and trade for mid. Undying's trying to buy some space here, but he's going to get forced out.
Yeah, seems like
Alipay.
Yeah, mid tower is much more important than the top tower. So they already lost their mid.
Oh, they're not even going for the tower. Gonna try and defend
They
mid.
are-
Oh, they actually kept it alive. 3 PRs TP mid.
Yeah. They're identifying that it's not worth it to trade this mid tower for the top tower.
But
so-
Lieutenant Den still cancelled his TP. Alipay, he could instantly die here if he gets Yules. Gonna save the Requiem for a bigger target, I suppose. This Bloodlust tower is, it's attacking quite fast.
Hey, Vintage, your sound is like breaking up a bit on my end.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm recording on my end, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, sure.
Oh, Arcane Rune. SF was going to take it, but decided not to. And Chili's just like chilling here. He's trying to wait out the Arcane Rune, so DP doesn't
SF
get it.
gave the bottle to the Void. Void will pick up the Arcane Rune. Not sure what the plan is here. I guess
Oh,
Void
yeah,
will go down the
I
cooldown.
mean, if he holds it for 2 minutes,
That's pretty interesting, especially because Chrono's still on cooldown, so...
yeah. I like this itemization from the Death Prop. BKB right after the Yules. There's a lot of bullshit you need to deal with. The Pit of Malice, all of SF, and the Snapfire Cookie and ulti. Even the Tombstone is like blocked by BKB, so I like the pickup a lot. You don't want to get slowed by the zombies as like during Exorcism. That feels pretty bad.
Yeah, and then Razor is also going for BKB.
Yeah.
Same reason.
The blink is done on the Centaur. It looks like they want to go for a smoke on the side of Facebook and mid. Just making sure there's no vision. They identified that there's a cliff ward. So there's smoke behind where the tower was. And looks like their target is the SF. Try and cut him off as he goes to the outpost. And it looks like they want to contest the outpost, but if they find the SF, that's better. And he gets spotted. The blink stomp.
Yep.
They will catch the SF straight away into a fire blast. There's no... Oh, the Yule's on the DP, but he's dead.
Yep.
And they're going to be able to get this outpost as well. Jerky, he completed his TP. He's in a lot of trouble if they get... It doesn't seem like they're interested. Although, Santo, he's got a blink stop in a second. The Yule's on the Snapfire here. But the Cronus becomes out of the 2 heroes. Fire Blast, buy back on the SF. SF, he's TPing to the T2 tower. The Winter's Curse will break up the Chrono for now. And 3-man stop from the GH here. The Firestorm comes out, but I think Amazon in a lot of trouble here. GH, he actually gets speed back and he will end up going down. He Flybro, taking a lot of damage. The Fire Blast on Chili, and actually DP is the one who ends up falling. They'd have been over eager here. SK, maybe he's TPing it, but he's going to cancel. So, buyback from the SF, but was that worth it? They did win on the gold advantage a little bit, but straight into Roche. They've got the presence of the Dark Lord, so they can take this a lot faster than expected.
They're kind of dying to it.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. They don't have any lifesteal right now. But SF, I mean, he's got unlimited razors, so he's going to be able to stack this up. Oh, Chili, he gets bashed by Roche and he dies! Oh, that's such a clear sign that Roche is being done.
Yeah. I think if SF actually stacked the razors, Roche would have died.
Yeah, I think he messed it up, because I saw it was just back to 3. Alright, here it is, the Ring of Tarask on on Centaur. Finally.
I mean, at this point,
It's 21 minutes too late. Oh, misses the stomp on the Underlord.
yeah. Underlord went for Force Staff.
But they traded for the Modernist Kisses. That's pretty worth.
Yeah, I guess Radiant doesn't have like instant speed stun, so Force Staff just is very
Oh,
good.
Facebook, they see that Roche is really low. Can they take it? It seems like they're all converging, but Amazon in a position to contest this. They have the Chrono still. Jerky.
Trouble.
I mean, she doesn't have the Modernist Kisses anyway, so is it really that bad if she goes down? If DP oversteps here, she could just get chronoed, but Void coming in from the tier 2 is a bit too far away, and dying, getting fire blasted.
Okay, they're gonna back up. They don't have Death Forfeit exorcism, so they don't
See,
see
20 more seconds is coming up.
Yeah, but after they have the exorcism, maybe they can go into Roche it.
It's still half health.
If they take a good fight.
It's kind of scary for both teams.
Yeah.
BKB is almost done on the Razor, so they're probably going to wait for that before they try and engage. What's the buyback status looking like? Most heroes don't have buybacks, the supports have buyback. Razor has buyback, but he'll probably buy his BKB outright. Roche still at half health.
Yeah. Regenerating pretty fast though.
I mean, DP also almost has BKB, so this will be a pretty big timing for Facebook.
Yep.
Oh, Sentinel's also going for a BKB. I think I would like to have seen him go for Ags instead. Maybe he can use the Stampede to try and mitigate some damage. Oh! Walked up the hill. Kid Wonderful. He drops the Chrono on the Death Prophet. And oh, nice Winter's Curse will stop the Shadow Fiend from channeling his ulti. The Snapfire ulti pretty much gets wasted. Lieutenant Dan, he's gonna die. He's gonna get his ulti off before he dies. The Tombstone doing a lot of work in this fight, but it's gonna get taken down now. Alipay will end up going down in the front lines, but the Cold Embrace saves him. Undying, he's gonna go down here. And the Exorcism's still out. They can go for Roche now. Kid Wonderful, he bashes the triple bash, but he ends up losing his life for that. And Snapfire also in a lot of trouble now. Has the cookie, will go up to the high ground. It seems like Razor, he popped his BKB. I don't really know if that's worth it, because he has no way to catch this Underlord. But Death Prophet, no Yules, so Big Sub's not going to be there. The Exorcism did end, so I don't know if they can take Roche anymore. They don't have any life steal, so it's pretty difficult.
Right.
But they have the Cold Embrace, so you can aggro the Roche and then Cold Embrace whoever is attacking.
No, they're not gonna go for it. So
yeah, everyone's
that
coming
fight, they identified that Underlord didn't have TP and he didn't have ult either. So it was a straight up 5v4 fight, which is why it was so
I mean, Kid Wonderful, he also like tried to walk up a hill blind, and then he got fire blasted for his troubles. And then like he decided instead of like time walking back, he time walked up the hill towards his SF. So I like that a lot. Good awareness from him to know where his teammates are.
He juked the silence from because of that.
Yeah. Is Crimson Guard that good this game? It doesn't work on the ghosts.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. It's a spell. So I don't know about this Crimson Guard pickup.
I feel like he should have went for Greaves. That would have been pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think that would have been better as well.
Or maybe a Lotus Orb.
Alright. This is like a really low net worth game. None of these heroes farm very fast.
Yeah, Death Prophet didn't go for Ags, but if she did, she would farm pretty fast.
Yeah, Flyover will probably go for it next. It seems like the next option for damage, DP. Underlord.
He's fine.
Oh dude, Wyvern went for the Cold Embrace heal. What is this? You go for 60 damage.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the right choice here.
Yeah, there's a ton of physical damage. So that makes sense.
Telescope on the Winter Revival as well, which means
Oh, even more cast range.
yeah.
Ogre with the Glimmer Cape as well, so some visibility is invincibility. There's a telescope on Dire as well, but it's not as useful. Probably put it on the Undying, but he's got an Essence Ring. Maybe you can put it on the Snapfire. Yeah, that seems like what Jackie's going to be doing.
Make a Mortimer
Even longer. Alright, Alipay, he's baiting him up the hill again. We've seen this fight before. It didn't go that well for them last time.
Yeah, both sides
Lieutenant
really
Dan, he's gonna walk up the hill. He has BKB now, so he's gonna pop his ulti, but the Winter's Curse gonna save him. Void, BKBs as well, jumps up the high ground. The Chrono comes out, but it's Jody on the center. Fire broke, he's up against 4 heroes at the bottom of the cliff, and he's gonna be able to survive here. The use is available to buy himself some time. The Fire Blast gonna also buy a bit of time here. Fire bro, it seems like he's gonna finally get bursted down. The Requiem comes out, Lieutenant Dan, he's really low. The Fire Blast is available from Ogre, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna catch up to the SF here. And meanwhile, GH gets taken down by Kid Wonderful. So, walking up the high ground and still able to like win this fight. Lieutenant Dan, he barely doesn't get clipped by the plasma field, but he might go down. He gets linked, but no, Razor, I think he's gonna feed here. They actually saw where he went based on the tower shot. Chili. Alright, this is like Razor's gonna be able to walk out of there.
Wow. So Radiant only get a Snapfire out of that fight, but his Centaur and the Death Prophet. I thought that fight looked really good for them in the beginning. The Death Prophet was able to get the BKB off, and that like the Mortimer's kits did no damage, and but Dire is just too tanky. They were too tanky. The
Yeah.
Lord, the Void and Shadow Fiend both have their BKBs as well.
I mean, do you think it's like an issue of them getting the BKBs too early? Like maybe they should have gone for another damage item instead?
I mean, sure, but like there's not really any damage items that like Death Prophet can really buy to like really increase their damage by a lot.
Right.
It's really just this Razor, but Razor also needed he can outplay.
Yeah.
Really, like if he needs to keep his static link on a target, otherwise he just doesn't have damage. So
Yeah, it seems like
they can build more damage.
The Shiva's Guard coming out next on the DP, so another defensive item. We'll give her a little bit of right click thanks to the Mystic Staff component, and also the active, but not really like a damage item per se. I mean,
Right.
DP's damage is like staying alive, so
Yeah. What's Lala's just gonna like right click somewhat hard.
yeah.
She
Not
has more
taking
basic
the 40 damage talent at level 10 though. Took the magic resist instead. There is a lot of magic damage. It doesn't.
She needs to stay alive. That's not a bad
Radiant's
decision, I
bottom
think.
tower under
Alright,
attack.
Void gets fire blasted into a hoof stomp. Can they take him out? He silenced as well.
Yes, BKB. Oh, okay, he's dead.
Decided not to waste the BKB. It's a 9-second one still, so if you use it
feel like
defensively, it feels bad.
He might have stayed alive with the BKB. Like he pops the BKB, the double edge doesn't go off.
Yeah, I mean he's dead for a long time as well. He's level 19. Oh, Razor went for the Eye of the Storm interval instead of the 10 armor, so that is a little bit more damage instead of the defensiveness that kind of feels like he needs.
Armor is so good for the Radiant though.
10 armor, that's like nothing to scoff at.
Dire's
Yeah,
top tower
so
is
much
being
armor.
attacked.
But I guess maybe they just really needed the damage.
It also doesn't seem like he's going for an Ags anytime soon, so it's like not really that synergistic with like what the rest of his item build is. He's going for a Butterfly next after the SY. Oh, Jerky.
He's spotted.
Spotted by the Eye of the Storm passive. Should be okay though, they don't have that much luck now, but Fire Blast on the Undying here, and a Hoof Up as well. Undying, he'll get deleted. Another Glimmer Cape will save Jerky's life. Buyback now. SF with a wraparound. He's on the high ground. It seems like Facebook is just going to back off here. Link forward. Get the Zeals onto the Centaur. The BKB popped by the Centaur though. They weren't expecting that at all. There's still a Stampede in 10 seconds as well though. Chrono Speed goes out onto 2 heroes. Death Prophet manages to use herself for a little bit. The Winter's Curse will stop the Void from attacking, and Exorcism comes out now. The Mortimer's Kiss is not doing a whole lot of damage. Stampede just popped. The Tombstone gonna get taken down here, and Chili, I think he's gonna be the first victim. Flyover Bro, he's in pretty deep here. And Pit of Malice will stun, maybe for a bit, but the Cold Embrace will save him for the time being. There's no more magic damage to follow up. Flyover Bro, he needs to not get grouped up in here. They get Lieutenant Dan though.
So much damage.
And another Yules will buy it DP just a little bit more time. They finally get the Undying, and Kid Wonderful's gonna go down too. Yggdrasil, he's gonna be chased down. It seems like he's gonna go down the plasma field, gonna slow him down enough to kill him. So a great fight from Facebook, managing to buy enough time to make the Cronus team pretty ineffective. And they managed to pick up the Snapfire as well. That's a 4.4k gold swing.
That was huge. So, I think after Shadow King with that ult, they probably should have just cut their losses and back. That ult did nothing.
Yeah, that was rough. I didn't think he was expecting Sento to have a BKB at all.
Right.
Alright, buyback on 2 heroes, but I don't think it's going to be enough to hold this tower. They're going to at least get the racks here, I think. Actually, the Crimson Guard delaying this pusher by a lot.
Again.
But seems like Retaliate's popped. This tower will go down, and Facebook, can they get out of here safely? They have the Stampede in 5 seconds, so they should be okay. There's no Chrono to hold them down either, which is part of the problem in their draft. It's just the Pit of Malice.
Did you get out? Roche is still up.
Yeah, this Roche went down to like a quarter HP and he's still alive.
30 minutes. But now
alright.
lead. That's a huge lead.
Yeah, this game is kind of blown a bit wide open.
Yep.
Alright, DP, she's changed her mind. She's not going for a Shiva's Guard, going for a Hex instead.
Yeah, they do lack some control on the Radiant side for sure. They only have like the Fire Blast and the Centaur Stomp.
Yeah, so just an extra thing to add to the combo.
Yeah, a bit more lockdown versus the Void, pretty good.
Oh my god, a heart now done on the Centaur. He's got 4,500 HP.
What a hero.
Wow.
200 and...
took the 20 strength talent as well.
Yeah,
4,600.
Yeah, like, now you bloodlust this guy and he hits hard too, like...
Yeah.
He hits harder, way harder than your Razor.
Especially with Retaliate, right? It's like, goddamn. He's probably hitting for like 700 with Retaliate stacks. Yggdrasil, he's gonna get chased down here. The Static Link is available. He's gonna be forced to Uber out of here, and he'll be okay. But 5-minute boundary is gonna be 2 for 2 again.
But okay.
Shadowfiend going for a Daedalus, kind of feeling his team is lacking a lot of damage. I feel like normally you see these like caster builds, they really fall off around this point, right? Like sometimes you see an Ags. I don't mind the Daedalus too much. They do really lack damage right now.
Yeah, and especially they lack physical damage. So far, their magical damage has been what's been carrying them through the fight.
Yeah, but do they? I mean, this is like Cold Embrace, which has been giving them a lot of trouble.
Right. Also, Chrysalis got nerfed, so.
Now it's all about rings.
Yeah, the Lilith of the Rings patch.
Alright, I mean, DP has the money for Scythe if she wants it. I think. No, she's really close.
No, not yet. Not quite yet. I think she, at this point, she probably wants to keep buyback. Like,
yeah.
like
I mean, if they can get the Aegis, then she probably doesn't need to. But I mean, Aegis DP doesn't sound that good either. You probably want to put it on the Razor.
Gonna get some free towers here. They do have a... Dirty has dropped by a little bit. I guess Dire is just farming better.
Yeah, I mean,
Radiant's been grouping up as 5 most of the time.
but they've been taking towers too, so it's like not really. It doesn't seem like a bad trade.
Trading towers, yeah. Bear's gonna trade this or this tower as well. Radiant's gonna. Yeah, Radiant does flip, so they can go with defense, but then.
I mean, they're TPing top. The move is cold again, so I don't think they have any way to separate their Shadow Fiend.
The tower's gonna die. They can't save it.
Oh yeah, it feels like a wasted rotation. They did trade the bot tower for it though. They need to set up here for Roche, so they need to deboard this triangle.
Yeah, both teams has a lot of good spells to throw in the Roche pit, so I don't think it's an easy Roche for either team.
Not at all.
They're gonna find this high ground word, seeing everything on the Radiant jungle here, near the Roche pit.
Oh, I like this talent a lot. 500 night vision on Wyvern. That's a feels good talent.
Versus 350 health though, is that really?
I think Wyvern's not really gonna be in the team plans. Like he's gonna stand really far back, and then he's gonna wait for the chrono, then blink in, then cold embrace the Winter's Curse the Void. Void, he's gonna go for a Linken's. I think he understands like this is part of the problem. But I guess there's nothing to stop him from just Void. He used his Time Walk already.
Yeah, he has another one.
And Lieutenant Dan, he'll be fine.
Also gonna TP out, okay. Does Arctic Burn give you a flying vision?
It doesn't, no. So DP with a completed Hex now, no buyback available. None of these calls are saving. None of the calls on Facebook have buyback. They all spent all their money, so they gotta make this count.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
This is pretty dicey.
This is very scary. They're up against a Chronosphere, but maybe feeling that like Amazon really are lacking damage here. Gonna invade the enemy jungle.
But yeah, they have a few smokes, but DP is revealed.
Jerky gonna get spotted out here. The Hex into the stump, and Snapfire I think is gonna be the first casualty. Right, Void jumps in, Chronos the DP, but the Exorcism is out. Now with the Winter's Curse, going to kill the Snapfire instantly. Okay, the DP ulti finally comes out, and the Uber's called. And Dine's gonna be left behind, and it seems like
Shadow Fiend was ratting. That's half HP gone on the tower.
Yeah, but now they can just get the Roche. There's no Chrono. This is a great time to fight.
They don't have much time on it.
They're strong enough to without the Exorcism. Lieutenant Dan, he's going to be forced to pop his BKB and TP out. So this is a great time to go for Roche.
Yeah, that's a lot of BKBs.
Both BKBs down on Dire side, and the supports are down too. So yeah, this should be a pretty free Roche. And now they don't have to worry about the fact that they don't have buybacks. 100 attack speed on the Razor.
Is that? Okay, never mind. I thought that was like. I thought the two left talent. I think that's reasonable. He has more damage.
Yeah, I mean with the Bloodlust as well, he's hitting really fast. Oka is gonna hit level 20 soon. And then with the plus 60 Bloodlust attack speed talent, it's gonna be this race is gonna be hitting fast.
Yeah.
Who said Razor's not a real carry? Magic Lamp as well, so seems like they dropped it off at home. I feel like it could be pretty good on the DP.
Yeah, it's like a free A on this.
Yeah, DP's also got the backpacked Craggy Coat, so I don't really know what's going on over there. Seems like
just have the magic lamp and then swap it off for Craggy Coat.
Yeah, once it triggers. Yeah, that makes sense. MKB done on the voice, so is it gonna go for the Lincolns after all? Timeless Relic as well, so maybe he can get some Oh, he just sends it back. I don't know, I feel like a timeless relic with Chrono is like pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, Lieutenant Dan, he's going to be forced to BKB out, taking a lot of damage from the Razor, almost dies as well. This Razor, he's hitting hard.
Noodle probably takes timeless relic on Dire actually.
I think buffing the Pit of Malice is pretty good, because then like it lowers the downtime.
Or just give it to the Snapfire.
Oh, Snapfire, he's gonna get caught, walking up the high ground, gonna die pretty instantly here. No invis is gonna save him, and Undie's gonna fall as well. Both supports getting picked up again, but top is pushing in. Seems like Ogre's gonna... Oh, Centaur's gonna be the one to go back and defend. He has BTs, but this is the new BT, so you can't just TP back to the front lines.
Yeah.
Underlord also with the 60 attack speed. Just watch these two Juggernauts go at it. Alright, but bot lane is pushing now. Exorcism not popped yet.
I think they're...
I don't think they want to commit too hard to this, right? They still have the Aegis, they want to wait for the Chrono to be used and then pop the Exorcism. But DP should probably stand back a bit and make sure that it's just the Razor that gets Chronoed. Lieutenant Dan.
Razor went to clear the mid wave. I feel like he should have...
Lieutenant Dan gets stumped by the Centaur and is going to be forced to run here. Oh! TP, but no, gonna get killed here. Exorcism, not popped yet. But the Uber's coming out. It's going to go... What? What did... Home? But Chili ended up getting taken down here. Exo's popped now though. And Razor, he's attacking so fast. The Chrono comes down onto 2 heroes. Razor's gonna lose his first life. No, the Cold Embrace will save him. And the Snapfire ulti gets... doesn't finish off the Razor here. And old Flybro, BKB popped with the Centaur as well. And Razor's fine, he's in a little bit of trouble, gets cookied back, so he's going to be okay. The Centaur Stampede is popped. Razor, he almost goes down again, but he's still going to live. And he finally loses the Aegis, so can they take him down again? It seems really difficult here. He still has the BKB available, so I don't think they can take him down. They get the melee racks. And Winter Wyvern with nice Winter's Curse onto the SF. SF is taking so much damage, and he's gonna go down instantly. And Razor stealing all of Faceless Void's damage too, so Void's gonna go down. No buyback on the Void for 90 seconds. Lieutenant Dan buys back instantly, but I don't think he can take on this Razor right now. Actually, Razor getting really low here. And Underlord, one more hit will kill the Razor. He gets the raise, so Razor will go down 98 seconds, but does have buyback. GH getting pretty low as well. Do they have any more lockdown for him? Alipay is going to give up his life in return, so going to make sure GH gets out. One more needs a blink, but
he's in trouble.
He's got the blink though, he should be okay.
No mana, now he has it. Okay, wow, what a fight.
Only one buyback spent, but it was on the SF, which is a pretty big buyback to spend.
Yeah, and Radiant took the Rex, so Dire's down 2 lanes of Rex now.
Yeah.
So overall, pretty good trade for the Radiant.
Pretty worth, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They just need to wait for the next Roche now, and then should be able to close out the game. Void, he bought out his MKB, and now he doesn't have buyback, so that was pretty rough, but kinda, they were able to hold without it, so it's good that he didn't buy back. Shiva's done on the Centaur now as well, so even more armor for this boy.
Wow.
TP is also going for a shield. Like one of them should have gone for AC.
I feel like they need some sort of, I don't know. Is physical damage really their strength? Like maybe they need more lockdown or more damage on their side.
Oh, on Amazon?
On Facebook.
I mean, they're doing pretty well so far. Oh, Wyvern gonna get blown up by the Requiem here. SF's got the 40% cooldown reduction, so it's a pretty quick cooldown. Only 60 seconds on the Requiem.
Yep. It's a big deal.
I mean, that last fight seemed fine. They just forced some buybacks from the SF, and then they still were able to take the rack. So, like, I wouldn't say that was a disaster by any stretch of the imagination.
60 seconds dead on the Wyvern. Dire's said not gonna want to punish it because you don't know that the Wyvern doesn't have buyback.
Yeah.
Only 60 gold away.
Roche is up. Oh, he might be up in 2 minutes. It's 2 to 5 minutes still, so still quite a while. Snapfire's got a repair kit, so hopefully he can buy this last rack some time as well.
Yeah.
Now Underlord is top of net worth for his team, and he's going for an Abyssal Blade. I mean, he's got the plus 60 attack speed talent at level 20, so he
and
has...
plus 0.8 seconds hit of knowledge.
Oh yeah. Doesn't that mean he should take the Timeless Relic now? Because like... What? Timeless Relic is 25%, right?
Oh yeah.
So...
That's almost like perma-root.
Yeah. I know it's been pretty good on here, but instead he's going for... He's got the Titan Sliver. Oh, Lieutenant Dan. Gonna be forced to BKB out of there. There's nothing to cancel it. The Stampede is popped. They jump on top of the Undying, and that's a... Yeah, it's a Stampede for an Undying. I don't know about that. Oh, Centaur has the Magic Lamp now. You thought it was hard to kill this guy before? He's got a second life. Alright, so SF's gonna go for a Hex. I like this a lot. I think the team needs more lockdown. Yeah, I mean, look, Underlord is the real carry now. He's hitting way harder than this Void is. He's probably got just about as much attack speed now.
Retaliate Aura on the Centaur. It's actually like good.
What does that mean? Does everyone get Retaliate? Oh, BKB popped on the Void. Everyone gets the damage return?
Let me see.
What the fuck? I've never even seen this talent before. I'm really surprised he didn't go for the Hoof Stomp talent. That just seems like... It seems so good.
More stun, yeah. Let's see.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Like, that's... Like, more than a 50% increase in the stun duration. Alright, Underlord, he's out front. He's trying to sink for his team. Bashes the Centaur here, but Centaur, he's just gonna run at the racks. The Stampede is popped. Kid Wonderful gets stuck. And the Mortimer's Kisses is not doing enough anymore. BKB popped by Cronus V on the backline of three heroes. Razor, he's gonna get blasted here, and maybe both the Razor and the Wyvern go down here, but Void, he's gonna die. Buyback on the Wyvern pretty early on. GH is going to get taken out as well. So a little bit over eager from Facebook here. They ended up getting almost wiped. Just the Ogre making it out safely. Ooh. And Roche. Oh no, that's really unlucky. Roche is up in 25 seconds. If this was any faster... Look at this. Ogre is going for a Hex. Oh. He used to not get spotted. He gets Pit of Malice. That's a long route.
Yeah. This Hex is gonna be big for the Ogre.
Dude, this Underlord has 115 permanent extra damage. Isn't it the new Legion Commander?
Nice, but I mean, he did go for the +6 atrophy bonus damage.
Yeah. Alright, Roche is up. Looks like, I don't think Facebook are in a position to contest this. They do scan it out, but they'd have to buy back to... Oh, I mean, it's just Yggdrasil in there. And they definitely see that Lieutenant Dan's not anywhere nearby. Like, yeah, they need SF for his minus armor. Alright, here he is. Oh. Alipay's courier goes down. I think it's almost too late.
Can they like blink curse maybe? Trying to attempt to steal.
They don't have the vision for it though. You don't get flying vision. Alipay, he smoke pops. He's just gonna walk in there and Fire Blast and the Winter's Curse, but Roche hasn't died yet. That's not how it's supposed to go at all. Can Alipay snatch it? He's smashing the ground really hard. Lieutenant does manage to pick it up, and Ogre, he didn't have an item slot open to pick up the Aegis.
I think Wyvern was planning to blink in there, but...
Alright, Chili, he's going to be the sacrifice. He's is not gonna get out here.
Yeah, like Wyvern had the blink up the whole time, but Tombstone Zombie canceled the blink, and you couldn't blink into the pit to steal things.
Yeah, that's pretty
What a
rough.
disaster.
Also, Snapfire has a timeless relic. So some extra stun from the cookie. Nice spell amp on the Mortimer's Kisses as well.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Alright, Abyssal Blade done on the Underlord. This guy really is the new carry, because Void, he's fallen off. Step aside, dude.
Yeah, Flicker on the Ogre match. I guess the 40 movement speed is really the important part there.
Yeah, you don't want to actually use the active.
Yeah, try to hit so bad.
Alright, well, Lieutenant Dan with the Aegis. What can Amazon get out of this though? Because they're gonna have to find another convincing team fight. Oh, SF does.
Yeah, so that's a pretty big deal. Like, it's pretty hard for Radiant to take a fight with Aegis. Like,
Yeah.
you really need to.
They really split up. Underlord is getting jumped here. The TP to the outpost from the Ogre as well. And Aegis still, he's going to be able to Uber out of there. 4 staffs up to the high ground. And he's going to be A-okay. Going for an Ags next. Going to give his team some juicy damage as well. This is the problem to the damage problem I'm seeing. Facebook, they're going to go high ground even though SF does have the Aegis. So, very bold move from them. GH gets Abyssal Bladed, and during the BKB, he pops the Stampede, but the Pit of Malice stopping their escape. Faces Void, he's looking for a Chrono, but not going to be able to get it. Takes out the Sentry Ward instead. So, good disengage there from Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, it's damage on the tower, but it already has repair kit, so it's gonna.
You have to like burn through them. It's only 1 repair kit charge left.
Yeah, but next time maybe Facebook gets caught and it's gonna be another T1.
Yeah, this is the time of the game where you want to start saving for buyback. Everyone has it except the Wyvern because it's on cooldown. Wyvern also has her own Hex. So SKSK saving up a ton of gold here. And I want to see Ogre if he wants to buy out, because you know, multicast Hex is pretty game winning.
Yeah. And only 4k lead for the Radiant at 54 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I think it's been
game.
very up and down. Amazon's managed to bring it back.
Oh no, that's just Ninja Gear. Coming out from the void. They scanned the Ogre, but it's just the Ogre. They're gonna get him.
Oh, the smoke up though. If Ogre takes this gank, it's pretty worth for Facebook.
I feel like the Ogre should
They what?
stay in front of the Razor to tank it, but they know what's going on, so they all back up.
Shadowfiend's transitioned completely to a right-click build. He's sold his Yules, he's backpacked his Blink Dagger. Oh, Stampede popped! The Uber's gotten stunned, and 4 stuff. Oh, okay, they'll both make it out of there.
Uber out the Undying. Wow. Good driver, good drive. Five
Also,
stars.
Lieutenant Dan with the Spell Prism, so even more cooldown reduction. His BKB has a 33-second cooldown. That's crazy.
Yeah.
His Satanic has a 16-second cooldown. Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be enough.
Is it gonna be enough? He's going for a Moonshot next. He's backpacked his boots as well.
Just like Dire lacks a bit of damage.
I mean, SF, he is full right click now. He's level 28, so once he gets level 30, he'll get that +2 damage per soul talent, so it's even more damage. Alipay.
Void is going for Aghanim's. I think he's accepting the fact that he's just not gonna do enough damage.
I mean, that's like some of that control that they're missing, right? You get to time walk in, get a nice mini Ravage.
Yeah, and
Mini
he did go for
BKB
the
piecing Ravage, I must say.
I hear some people think that the AoE talent, like Chronosphere AOE talent, is a trap. Like you actually don't want to get this talent.
It's potentially game losing, like Chronospheres in general, but it's like you've been playing with like a normal AOE Chrono. Oh, something might happen. Jerky, he's gonna get spotted here. He gets hexed. The Chrono comes out onto 2 heroes. Nice big AoE Chrono here in the front lines. SF, he gets jumped, but he pops the Satanic. He gets slowed, but he gets blown up by the Razor. Yes. There's a Defiant Rapier on the Razor, and that's how he died. And Kid Wonderful, everyone needs to run. He has buyback though. Undying gets popped as well. This Rapier doing so much damage from the Razor here, and there's no Chronosphere anymore. So Facebook, I think they can just go high ground. The buybacks are forced out. The Exorcism is used. Alright, so they're gonna play it safe. You have a Rapier, you don't really want to throw.
I feel like this is the right play.
Yeah, alright. I can accept it. Also, Centaur with a backpacked AC. I feel like that's not something you see every day.
Also a backpack Havoc Hammer. Yeah, this is... And we are only like 2 minutes away, 2.5 minutes away from tier 5 items.
Yeah, what do you want to see from the T5 items? I feel like an Apex on Centaur would be pretty dank. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna put it on the Centaur.
Probably put it on the Razor. I mean, Razor, he's hitting like a truck. Like, he doesn't need to steal damage anymore. His attack speed, he's got 405 attack speed.
Yep. So
and that's without the Bloodlust. Oh, but Ogre went for the plus 40 strength talent instead of the the Bloodlust attack speed. You gotta report this guy, dude. What the hell is this?
Yeah, what are you gonna do it?
40 strength? What do you need that for?
I mean, he is a tanky boy now, but he docks armor. I think he's still gonna die really quick to the Shadow Fiend. Like. Also,
DP went for the Exorcism plus 8 Spirits talent so that the Exorcism grants haste. Maybe like this 20% move speed bonus from Exo, you don't really need it anymore.
You don't need the haste anymore. Like you're just very fast now. Like,
interesting.
You're almost at haste speed, so the extra speed is like not as good as the extra damage. I could get behind this.
I like it. Fire Blast. On the Snapfire, I think yeah. Oh, Ogre's got the Fire Blast damage now as well. His multicaster gonna hurt. Pit of Malice on the DP. There's still no Chronosphere for 14 seconds. The Winter's Curse comes out onto the Void, but can they get any follow-up? He doesn't have BKB anymore. So they have any way to just him. The Fire Blast, the Chrono in 5 seconds. He blinks in aggressively with the... And the Chrono's up. He's gonna drop it. Big Chrono actually doesn't catch any of his team. It's a great Chrono from Kid Wonderful. The Centaur walks into it. One of his kids comes out, and Death Prophet... The Cold Embrace not going to be able to save him. The Death Prophet ends up going down here. GH in a lot of trouble now. Facebook, they try and back off, but there's no Stampede. The Blink, it finally gets cancelled. And Centaur, he's going to die a slow and painful death. So, 3 heroes managed to make it out of that fight. But it's
not that slow, actually. Centaur, he actually doesn't have that much armor. Like, when I looked at him, he only had 6 armor on him. So there's so much minus armor on Dire.
Yeah, they weren't able to keep that Void locked down. I guess like it kind of needed DP to cast Silence, but maybe it was on cooldown. They managed to save the Razor's Rapier though, but T5 items are available. Here we go.
Here we go. What? Nothing yet.
Alright.
No
I mean, like, you don't want to farm for the T5 items. No, Alipay, he's dead as well. That's 3 heroes down. They don't even want the T5 items. They want to go high ground.
But right now, if Dire just farms...
Oh, DP's courier died. Who's on that? Double buyback already. DP, 30 seconds away. The Uber is cold, so they're going to be able to get out of there. Just get the T3 tower. The Winter's Curse on the creep. That's the tip moment if Amazon have any tips left. Alright, let's see it. T5 items. Snapfire, she's farming the lane. That's not the correct play.
Everyone just has to farm for tier 5 items right now, right? It's so important that...
Alright, Trident! Here we go. Razor's already got the S and Y.
Oh, that's true, I guess. You can just give it to... But, I mean, does Razor really want a Trident?
No, you can make the Trident and give it to someone else. Another Trident. All right, but no one has an S and Y on the side of Amazon. And this is an Ags Roche. And they're gonna take it for free. Dia, they're too busy farming for neutral items.
But I mean, like, is Roche really more important than neutral items? Dire gets
I think it is.
right
Maybe
now.
he gets the Ag Scepter. He's almost level 30, so he actually picked up the Eye of the Storm talent at 20. So it's gonna be even more effective now.
This is Stampede, but this is a fake shadow. Fake.
Yeah, they didn't know that though. They got baited pretty hard. So probably have to wait for that. I think I would have liked. Okay, so Razor finishes the Trident. I think I would have liked to see the Ags on Centaur instead of Razor, but maybe trying to end the game early. They have the Aegis on Razor as well.
Pirate had kind of a weak tier 5 item, I think. Like,
All right, the Pirate Hat found on the Dia. Book of the Dead, Ex Machina.
Look at the dead.
I don't even know what this item does. It removes all.
Refresh the item.
Oh shit, that's so good. Just put it on Razor,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
can just run at the tower. I don't think.
Every item's good on Razor at this point. It's really,
Yeah.
They're gonna put it on the Wyvern.
I think Double Eye of the Storm is like pretty game winning. He just like run at the tower and take megas instantly.
It's only items, not spells, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, I've never seen this item before.
Oh, Desolator 2 on
Oh, on
Dire.
all items. Oh, interesting.
That's big.
The Book of the Dead seems like probably one of the worst ones.
Someone should take the Stygian Desolator.
Yeah, SF. He's got the Illusionist cape.
He had to take this. So good.
Someone should take the Deso, that's for sure. Oh, Undying. He's got the cool reincarnation talent. I don't think I've ever seen this one. I've never had a game go this long with Undying. Alright, DP has the Ex Machina. He's gonna hex the Underlord straight away. He can refresh it as well. Gonna pop the BKB and then refresh it. And one of his kisses, level 25 talent comes out. Abyssal Blade onto the DP here. And DP in a lot of trouble, uses the BKB. Gonna be able to Ex Machina the BKB and Yules again. And actually refreshes the Yules, uses the Ex Machina. The Void, he's TPing back. The Chronosphere dropped on the supports. Oh, Wyvern gets instantly blown up. The Ogre dies as well. The Aegis finally popped on the Undying. That was very confusing.
Yeah, the Razor
DP ends up dying to the Shadow Fiend, and GH in a lot of trouble too. Whoa, Facebook throwing a little bit there. They still have the Aegis and the Rapier. Kid Wonderful, he's looking for the Razor. TP out from the Razor. Can he get the bash here? Oh, he doesn't have the Ags anyway.
So they only got a Void buyback out of this? What?
They get the yeah, Void bought back, Wyvern bought back. Centaur doesn't have bite. Oh, it's on cooldown, and Ogre's also on
Yeah,
cooldown.
he
Okay.
bought back earlier for that.
In the Ex Machina, it wasn't enough to save the Death Prophet. She got a second BKB off and still died.
Yeah.
And Void. I mean, there's no Chrono. I don't know if they can fight this. This seems really scary. I think it's a Rapier of Razor. Which
What does Axe do on Void now?
it makes Time Walk AoE bash.
Oh, okay. That's what it does. I thought it's a Chrono Spear.
No, they got rid of that.
Chrono's on a 160-second cooldown now?
On all levels, yep.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Well, Silver Edge done on the Underlord, which is somewhat confusing. I don't really know who this is for. Oh, it's the minus regen now, right? So you can use it against DP and she can't heal anymore. Or she loses half her healing. And also, like, whoever gets Cold Embrace, right? So, actually, I think this Silver Edge pickup is pretty dope.
Yeah, I've never seen it before, but yeah.
It's the new Silver Edge, dude. Undying has the Spell Prism now. Shadow Fiend has the Book of the Dead. He wants that 30 strength, 30 intelligence. He can also use it to push out the side lane, so that's what he's gonna do now. Also, these creeps are ridiculous. Look at this Archer doing 180 damage per hit. This Warrior does 200 damage per hit. before the feedback.
Wait, you still need to buy the Stygian Desolator? How does this work?
No, he... Yeah, I don't know, that's really weird. What's going on there? I think he just has it queued up, like, maybe you can just select it.
Okay, but Shadowfang has like 3...
Alright, yeah, there you go.
Like, he's doing some like crazy swap arena.
I feel like Illusionist Cape is like pretty game winning. Like you just don't know if it's like the real person when you're jumping. Alright, Snapfire, gonna pick up the Trident. Just
up here. They're not gonna get anyone really.
These Mortimer's Kisses are going to hurt. +8 Gobs launch. And then the Trident to back it up, so 30% spell amp. See how much he's gonna hit for. Inventory's full, she can't pick up the Trident! Wait, hold on a second. He bought another Kaya. He already has a Kaya Sanj. He bought the wrong item.
No.
Dude, oh, he wasted 2,000 gold! No!
You can sell the Kaya, right?
The S and Y isn't purple anymore.
Oh. Leaking Dota boys and girls.
It's really stressful. You gotta keep your head straight. Alright, Centaur going to buy an axe and is gonna eat it straight away. I like this a lot. Fallen Sky!
So much.
Yes!
I wanna see this item.
Yes,
so
give it to
bad.
Centaur. He
This
doesn't
is
need
my
the blink
favorite
anymore.
item. My favorite item. Okay, Centaur does have it. He needs to upgrade it though, right?
No, it's not a recipe anymore, but it has the same rules as Blink now.
Can he get both? Like
He can. The real question is GH ready for the hotkey change? Because he's had his Blink in this slot all game, and now the hotkey is different. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Daedalus on the Razor. It's got crits plus the Rapier. I don't know if Trident is really the best on Razor. Maybe he should give it to the DP, and then keep the X Machina for himself.
Alright, smoke. Oh,
Oh, pause lag!
Oh,
Oh no! Alright.
What a time! What is that? Okay, Dara does not see Radiant yet. So like maybe they can figure something out here. Back off right away. But
Yeah. Hold on, where is Centaur's point booster? He has the Axe queued up, but he doesn't have a point booster in the quick buy. Okay, it's on his courier for some reason. He should pick up the Axe now. He doesn't. Oh, okay.
He wants buyback, right? He wants to save enough gold.
He can
for
say
buyback.
he can sell his Blink. He doesn't need it anymore. He's got the Fallen Sky.
I don't think that's enough, right? For the recipe as well.
His buyback cost is 2,900.
He has like 100, like 1,800 surplus right now. So
Oh,
he does,
right,
like,
yeah.
He has just enough for the axe, but he won't have it for the.
I mean, he can probably just buy the Axe without the recipe, the blessing, and then like swap out the Axe after you use the Stampede.
Yeah, I mean.
That's really
sure.
difficult.
It's a big ask. Like he can also like pipe first and then like swap in the axe and after you pop the pipe early or something like that.
Oh no! Look at Snapfire's inventory.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Wait, what is this? 2 Kayas and this. Oh, he's so confused.
Dude,
must
he
be so confused.
he
Like-
bought the wrong sword.
Why isn't this combining? Why? What's happening?
No, what we're gonna see in the game afterwards is Trident doesn't count towards your net worth. So like if you see the Razor's net worth after the game ends, you're gonna see a 6k drop. It's super weird. Alright. The lag is over.
Alright.
Do we have level 30s coming up? I mean, the 3 cores on Facebook are pretty close. SF is level 30, so he's pretty capped out. Underlord is close to level 30.
Wait, you get the Stygian Desolator and the Desolator. Whoa.
Oh, that's a lot of minus armor. Plus the presence of the Dark Lord. They're gonna push really fast.
29 armor.
He's got the aura effects buildings talent now.
Wow. Wow. So
Wait,
that big
6,
smoke did not result
10.
in engagement. 29, right? I was right.
Yeah.
NA map.
I'm not from NA though.
I'm from NA, so I'm the NA map.
Yeah, the NA math works out.
Alright, great.
Alright, Razor gonna go for a moon shard into an abyssal blade.
30.
This is really close. I mean, is it really that much? It's a lot of strength, like survivability, right? Health, strength, armor.
Yeah, I just want to see the fallen sky.
Yeah, I want to see it in action. He uses a clear creep waves. I don't know what he's doing. Like, it instantly clears the creep wave. Alright, 70 minutes. Here we go.
Man, I would be so tempted to use it on anything right now. That's such a cool item.
Wait, he just killed the creep wave.
I mean, yeah, sure. But like,
Oh,
saying,
just
like,
like
just
use
jump
it
on
and then, like blink on top of them and then stampede out. Like,
that.
see ya. Alright, well, he's almost got enough money to eat the Ags as well.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, he just bought it.
Buyback for
It's
200.
300 gold. He just cleared one creep
Probably,
wave.
okay.
Dude, these creeps must give like 1 billion gold now. Let's see. The range creep wave 110 gold.
How do you even check that?
Killing
I just saw Razor kill someone. Oh, Ogre, he died.
He gave up a gem.
He doesn't have buyback either. He's 100 gold short, and there's no more bounty runes on the map.
Questionable.
But I mean, it's really hard for Amazon to make moves on the map, right? Because they have 2 lanes pushing in all the time. They have the Book of the Dead to help with 1 lane, but another hero needs to go to another lane. And Roche, it's almost up. It's up in 45 seconds. Can give this next.
Like Shadow Fiend with his crazy -40 cooldown, he can safely swap pop back.
Oh, the Fallen Sky is gonna get blocked by the BKB, and GH, he needs to run. Stampede is popped. Lieutenant dead. He's gonna die in 4 hits. Chili, he's in now, and Glob's coming out from the Snapfire, but she gets silenced pretty quickly here. The Kratos V comes out onto the Razor, but the Cold Embrace will save the Razor for the time being. They don't have enough magic damage to take him out, and DP stuck in the corner by herself against 3 heroes, and DP looks like DP's gonna fall here. There's no buyback on the DP. Wade's gonna go down. 125 seconds cooldown, and Razor, is he still in pretty deep? Oh no, he's out. Okay, so 4 heroes down. Faceless Void buys back. They want to force some buybacks. Roshan is up. The buybacks from the 2 heroes to still have it. DP short by it's short by 30 seconds.
Yeah, but she doesn't have the gold either. I think there was some panic there. There's the Axe Magna was not used, and
Yeah, oh my god, these towers, they're getting destroyed. This DD on the Underlord as well. He's hitting for 1,000 damage a hit. And he doesn't have an axe yet. Fallen Sky gonna land on 2 heroes, maybe. He's gonna pops the Satanic, he's gonna survive for the time being. Lieutenant dead, that's a dieback, and a dieback on the Faceless Void as well. The Uber comes out, but I think he's not gonna make it out in time. The nice 4+ will separate the 2 heroes. Chili, he's gonna go down. The Reincarnation Talent, Snapfire, she's gonna die, and Undying, for sure going to die again. And that's both heroes, the Shadow Fiend and the Faceless Void without buyback. Facebook, they can march down mid lane and win this game right now. The applause comes out from Flyout Pro.
that has to be it.
This game.
Yeah. Oh man, the Shadow Fiend and the Void died so fast. The Rapier.
Holy shit, the Rapier Razor. Did they even need the creeps? Alright, you gotta bring them just in case. Level 30 on the Razor, his passive Eye of the Storm just destroys shit. But it's just gonna be 3 heroes against the 4 from Facebook, and DP can just buy BTs and travel in as well. So buyback on the Snapfire, and Razor, he's just gonna go for the throat. He BKBs up, and the Stampede is popped. They're gonna kill all the heroes. Yingzha still, there's a death on the Underlord. There's a buyback on the Underlord, but it's too late. The throne is falling so far. The fort comes out, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. This game is looking like it's gonna be over.
might
And
get
that's it.
the ogre here, but the game's over.
Wow.
Wow, what a game.
What a crazy game. Exactly 74 minutes. Holy shit. That game was pretty crazy. That's almost as crazy as your game.
I mean, my game was pretty crazy, but it's not on the same level. But these teams are gonna play again.
For sure.
For sure, because they are in the same.
Yeah, the same round robin.
So that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. So you see, Snapfire's net worth just dropped by
Yeah.
6K,
I mean,
and then she gave her trident to the Underlord anyway.
Yeah, maybe it's like, maybe they should like come out with some sort of like effective net worth thing, where they.
Can
like,
you estimate it though? Like, I don't know.
I mean, somewhat, I think.
No,
And then
well, the
other
thing that's
is, like,
the thing that's different about Trident is that there's an actual recipe. It actually costs you money.
Yeah.
Instead of like everything else.
But like, you can like estimate the value of other neutral items, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And the other thing is like, there's so much like backpacking going on, and those items aren't actually being used, and also the money that you don't spend in your inventory. So just by looking at the net worth chart, you can't really tell how strong the heroes are. A lot of the gold is not being used.
I mean, Razor, he somehow managed to hold on to his rapier for a really, really long time. I don't think he died once after he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when did he pick it?
Yeah.
He picked it up at 55 minutes, and he was able to hold on to it till the end of the game.
20 minutes with the rapier.
That's pretty impressive.
Yep. Havost, getting Havost flashback.
I just feel so bad for Jerky. Like he spent his money on a Kaya, and then he already had a Kaya Sarge. Oh no! And then like what? Look at his like item progression at the end. Like it seemed like he bought the whole Trident. He tried to buy the whole Trident at once, and then like 2 minutes later he realized the folly.
Yeah, I mean it's something hard to notice. You're like, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's definitely one of the craziest games of Dota I've seen like ever. Yeah.
Super late game Dota tier 5 items. What could you ask for more?
I don't think the T5 items had that much impact. Like the Fallen Sky was cool, but actually like messed up one of the initiations. Like the mid fight where Facebook got mostly wiped. SF was able to get his BKB off because the Fallen Sky has delay.
I don't think that mattered a lot, because like the Stampede would have, or the War Stomp would have the delay anyways, right?
Yeah, I think that, but I think the delay is less. Maybe it would have made a difference.
Yeah. Maybe.
And then like what the Pirate Hat on Void didn't. I think Void didn't have a very good lane, but we kind of predicted it. Like the Wyvern made his game impossible, and that's like to be expected. And the Pirate Hat doesn't really help with that. The Tridents.
Desolator really was very threatening, but it ended up not doing much because like they already had enough damage, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they were ready to like shred the Radiant base to like completely, but then somehow a nice Fallen Sky. I guess the Fallen Sky from Centaur like managed to get a 3-man stun, and then they turned that fight around. So probably worth.
Yep.
All right, that was a pretty sick game.